I did it, guys. I finally did it. I was able to beat DLC 1 Mission 15 on Inferno. Wow, this was a challenge. I had an unbelievably hard time uh, trying to accomplish this task. I cannot begin to tell you how many different setups that I tried, but it was the Air Raider, once again, who came to the rescue and was able to overcome this challenge. So, as you can see here, I've pretty much got about the same setup that I've used in other missions with a couple alterations. So let's go ahead and take a look at this. Alright, with the Air Raider, once again, we're taking in the Absolute Bunker DZ. For those of you who are unaware, this mission sends a giant fortress at you, a giant walking fortress that is loaded to the hilt with numerous guns, and you're going to need everything you can to absorb the mass amount of firepower that's coming your way. And the Absolute Bunker DZ has that. So with 5 walls, each absorbing 84,000 points of damage, these hold up for quite a while under the barrage that you're going to be under. Because not only do you have the walking fortress, but you have colonists as well. You have got machine gun, laser cannon colonists. You have got the ones who send out the, I don't even know what you would call it, but it's almost like a portable air raid in the palm of your hands. Those ones that just clear out rows of buildings and just send you flying clean across the map. Yeah, you're going to need the Absolute Bunker DZ to absorb the damage coming your way. Okay, now, ZE Blasters, once again, tried and true ZE Blaster. They last a long time, 1,300 rounds of ammunition each. I've got 4 of them, everything's maxed out. These bad boys will chew through the armor of any colonist, any ant, any spider, you name it, and this has gold ants and armored spiders on it. So, yeah, you've got your hands full on this mission, and the ZE Blaster does a great job of keeping you safe. Now, for the change up compared to other missions, I am bringing in the 150mm cannon. I brought in the Tempest. I brought in Zexer guns. I brought in just, you name it, I brought it in, trying different things. And I even got the wild hair of thinking that maybe, just maybe, I might be able to take the Tempest down low enough and come up under the walking fortress and hit its sweet spot. But the timing for it is ridiculous, and I probably tried, honestly, 20 times to do that, and while I was able to take out a bunch of cannons on the walking fortress, I never could get it underneath there to hit the weak spot and just destroy it. So, but anyway, I found that the 150mm cannon, which as you can see here, it's not even maxed out yet, but you can shoot out 20 beacons, which do not take long at all for the shot to come in. Each beacon that you launch sticks to your enemy and brings down one attack, basically one shot, and each shot does 1,700 points of damage. So you pelt one of those colonists with 5 or 6 of these in a row, and you're knocking their armor clean off, and sometimes taking their head with it in those first few shots. So this is a great gun to use for when you need to bring in a lot of firepower all at once down on enemies that are advancing on you, and something that reloads fairly quick. And as you can see here, 4.6 second reload. The beacon range is 918 meters, and the speed of it means it's 1837.6 meters a second. The bad boy basically hits your target just a split moment after pulling the trigger, and once it hits that target, the shot is coming down almost instantaneously. This is a outstanding weapon to use if you're trying to solo missions, outdoor missions. This will not work in caves, but for outdoor missions, this is a great weapon because it'll also clear out buildings. So, as you can see here, I don't even have the damage maxed on it, and this thing is a beast. Now, for my vehicle, I'm bringing in the Nyx Assault. The Nyx Assault has 90,000 points of durability, which you're going to want that. And the Nyx Assault is what you're going to use to take out the walking fortress here. It doesn't look like you would want to use it because it's only 2 machine guns and explosion canisters. Well, the explosion canisters are great against the colonists if you get one of those in your face, because it will just peel the armor right off of them and get right down to the sweet spot. And the machine guns you've got 2,500 rounds of ammunition total, each bullet doing 300 points of damage. This will chew through the armor. Well, basically you hit the sweet spot underneath the weak point underneath of the walking fortress when it opens, and this will just shred its health very quickly. You'll have the walking fortress down in no time. But the truth of the matter is, the walking fortress is not the biggest part of your problems. It's what comes after it, and you're going to see it when the video takes off here, because once that walking fortress is down, and I brought that walking fortress down many times and would die almost instantly or within a minute afterwards, because what comes at you after you take the walking fortress down is just an unbelievable amount of firepower. So let's go ahead and jump on into DLC 1 Mission 15 on Inferno. I hope you enjoy this, guys. Okay, first things first, I like to go ahead and grab all the NPCs and pull them together here, and then lay out your absolute bunker DZs. And I do kind of space them out over here to the sides too, just to help block some of the incoming firepower. So that gives you more room to move around. Alright, now we're going to go and throw out the ZE blasters and let them start cutting down the colonists. This way it's building up the Nyx Assault. So I'm going to sit here, and as you can see, it's just tearing right into them. And take your cannon and start eliminating the colonists with it as well. And man, it gets a little difficult to see here. As you can see, I took a blast and barely took any damage because the shields absorbed the vast majority of it. I got one sneaking up here. Alright, pelt him with that cannon. Like I said, you put all 20 on them, and you've done 34,000 points of damage. Now just clear the building out. I got another one here. Hit him a few times too. Yep. Now, he thinks he's going to use that building. Nope, that cannon will just remove the building. Removes the obstacle. It puts him right in harm's way. Now, here comes the big old fortress. Now, these guns are destructible, so you can blow them off there. And just and the 150 millimeter cannon does a good job. You can just sit there and keep pelting. You see it flashing, that's it being hurt. And the little ones don't take much at all, just probably 3 or 4 pelts. You'll see them here. As soon as you see that orange glow, that means it's destroyed. So there we go, the Nyx Assault is now full. Throw it on out, because in just a minute it's going to open up its weak spot, and you're going to need to get in there, because it takes about, you can do it in 2 if you're fortunate, like 2 openings. If you get 2 good assaults on the weak spot, usually you can blow it up. But sometimes it takes 3. So you want to get in there fast. You want to get in there, and this Nyx moves very speedily. It has excellent jumping. So here we go, and I don't even use the cannon on this. I just use the machine guns. Hold in both and just put as much damage in as possible within the short amount of time you have. And then jump on back here to the safety of the shields. And see, this thing has some hops. So you have to be real careful not to overshoot your target. So here we go. Now start taking out the frog guys, the flying frogs. I hate these guys. Man, they irritate me to no end. And don't be surprised if when doing this, guys, they don't snag you and take you for a ride once in a while. So there we go. Clear them out. Wait for it to open again. Second assault. Just keep pelting away, and hopefully you get enough damage in to destroy it on the second go. And like I said, sometimes you can, sometimes you can't. So there we go. We got it on the second go. It just made it look easy, but it was not easy figuring this out. It took a lot of trial and error to figure this out. Alright, now I'm going to go ahead and turn on the ZE blasters again. Let them start cleaning up the flying drones here. And I'm going to take out some of the colonists that are kind of hanging around. These are the colonists that actually dropped from the drop ship as well. But yeah, we definitely need a fresh Nix. Let's go ahead and grab it. Alright. As you can see here, the machine guns make short work of them. And this is a guy just getting pelted with machine guns solely, and there he's gone. He is already gone. But now I've got to get out of here, because now that the ship is dead, there's something a lot worse coming in, and it is a whole ton, and I do mean a ton, of those colonists, and they have the, like I said, the portable air raids in their hands. So I'm going to go ahead and jump all the way down here as far away as possible and let them focus on those NPCs, the few that are remaining. This way I can go ahead and get set up down here to attack them from a distance. So as you can see, there they are. There's some of them. Now some of them are just machine gunners, but it's the ones that come in with the cannons that go all the way across the map. There you go. You can see them, those portable air raids, I call them. So I'm going to sit here and just try to take out some of these while my wall is reloading. The absolute bunker was what I mean. I'm reloading the absolute bunker and reloading the ZE blasters. And I'm going to go ahead and use my 150mm cannon to take out as many of these guys as possible and get rid of them, because you do not want them ganging up on you. Go ahead and throw out another fresh Nix. And go ahead and throw out the ZE blasters. These bad boys got good range on them. So see, look at that. That will devastate you. That will absolutely devastate you. And here they come already. So now I've got the wall protecting me. Got some armored spiders coming in. Now there are 2 drop ships, and I did not realize there were drop ships, and I kept trying to figure out where these spiders and gold ants kept coming from. And you're going to see here in just a minute that the video actually, I sped it up because I sat here for a long time trying to figure out where the enemies were and why they weren't coming at me. And so I do speed the video up here in just a minute. I do it 8x, so it goes by pretty fast. And but it did. It took me a moment to figure out that there were drop ships way up in the sky. So my I did not have very good weapons to take them out with, but you'll see here in a minute what I had to do to take them out. Here we go. Got another Nix, and throw up my third one. And for those of you who don't know, you can only call in 3 vehicles at once. Once you call in that 4th one, it'll blow up one of them. Okay, here we go. Now, 8X, here we come. Because I sat here for a while. I just sat here and kept trying to figure out where are they at. Okay, here comes some. I'll kill them off, and then more are coming. I was like, my gosh, why won't they stop? Why do they keep showing up? So here we go. Alright, I'm going to make my way this way. I'm collecting boxes too, so you don't want to see me do that. I'm just trying to grab all the green ones. So here we go. Still have no clue where they're coming from. I mean, I was completely and totally baffled, but I felt pretty safe right now because, I mean, there's not very many on the screen. And I had some NPCs that were with me that were kicking butt. They had some awesome weaponry with them. And they were taking out armored spiders in no time. And like I said, this is on Inferno. So here we go. This is where I actually figure out that, oh, look, there's a drop ship up there. So here we go. Here is me trying to figure out how am I going to do that, because the 150mm cannon won't hit that underside. The shot will just hit the top. Well, don't have the range here. So we're going to have to do some building hopping, and the Nix is perfect for that because this bad boy can jump straight up in the air and controls I mean, it turns on a dime. So, alright. Still can't reach it from this building. So, as you saw how high I was able to jump, we're going to jump up there next time it opens. Get rid of this here spider, which, short work. It's made short work. But I'm going to jump straight up. Don't move your analog stick any other way. Just press L3 in and jump straight up in the air. Oh, there it is. Look at how nimble this thing is. You can actually hit your thrusters and re-angle yourself in midair. Here we go. Still can't hit it. So I'm just going to jump straight up and just start blasting. And yes, thankfully I was able to reach it. Boom. Dropship is down. And it did manage to drop a few armored spiders in the wake, but hey, we'll go ahead and get rid of those real quick. Alright, now I got some distance from them. Let's go ahead and kill these guys off, because even though I have 60-some thousand points of armor left, you don't want to get tangled up in their webs. But I'll tell you what's even worse are the gold ants on here. If they get a point-blank shot on you, it takes off like 20,000 points of armor all at once. I mean, as you just saw right there, I'm already down to 4,900. Or 49,000. I lost that much armor that quickly just from a couple hits from the armored spider and the ant. Alright, now yeah, you want a fresh one. So we're going to throw out another Nyx here. Wait for it. I'd already realized at this point that they're punching me pretty hard. Especially those ants with their acid. The spiders are gone. I'm not worried about them now. But those ants, yeah, they're easy to kill, but whew, man, if one of those gets all their acid on you, it's just devastating to your armor. Okay, so we got a fresh one here. And now we're going to make our way over to this one, which is also in a very stinky position. Yeah, when I saw these guys, I was sitting there thinking, I had this sinking feeling hit me in the gut. I was like, oh my gosh, what if I can't reach them? All of that work, cleared out all the colonists, and what if I can't reach those drop ships? So I was a bit nervous for just a moment. So as you can see here, you saw how tall this building is. Look at the Nyx assault. I almost had enough thruster to get all the way up there. That is how awesome this Nyx is. It is awesome. And obviously it's a DLC one, obviously. So you can only get it through the DLC missions on Inferno. So going to go ahead and start hopping up on some buildings. Now watch as he hits me. Boom. I mean, my armor is already down to 90,000. Now I should be able to get up here now. There we go. Look at that dead fortress. I used to think I'd never be able to beat this mission solo. I sit there and like, how in the world am I going to do this? I tried everything, every class, every weapon setup I could think of, and I just couldn't figure out what I was going to do. I tried the fencer, and I tried it with him having a lot of shield, but every time you got hit by the colonists, it would drive you backwards. I mean, they'd knock you clean across the map, and it was just no good. It was no good. All right. But once again, the old air raider came through in my time of need. Get lined up here. Once again, still can't hit it, so just going to hop straight up again. Fix the thrusters. Look at that. That's just awesome. How nimble this Nyx is. Come on. Oh, got it. Got it. And here's some ants. Holy cow. Do not let them hit you. And there it is, guys. Mission cleared. So let's take a look at what all we got. I was able to get a little EDF in there right at the end. And the obligatory ending cutscene. that was such an awesome feeling beating this mission. So let's see here. So the Zex Rapid Launcher got leveled up. The Lionic UA-45XE got leveled up. And I don't remember, did anything else? No, just the same two weapons. Oh, the Zex Rapid Launcher got leveled up. And nothing for the other guys. But there it is, guys. That was DLC 1, Mission 15 on Inferno. It was a blast to play. It was a lot of fun. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a like, comment, subscribe if you're new to the channel. And as always, guys, take care. God bless, and keep on gaming. Be back real soon.